Okay, good morning class. So today we're looking at number patterns. We're looking at the examples for exercise 3.1 and this is on page 70. Huh? Right. So at this point in grade 10, we have dealt with linear sequence in the form of Tn is equal to An plus B. Okay? This is what you call your arithmetic or your linear patterns. Not so? Your linear patterns here. In grade 11 we will learn about the quadratic number sequence. So in this lesson, in this part of the video, we're going to look at the division of linear sequences. Okay? You have glasses? Huh? No? You weren't here Friday. Okay, I thought maybe you went to go fetch a new one. Okay, but anyway, so in a linear sequence, the first difference between the terms are constant, and in the formula Tn is equal to An plus B, A is the constant, difference. That's basically the number we're adding or subtracting all the time. Do you guys understand? Alright, so let's look at the first example, and this example is on page, example 1 is on page 70. And the exercise on page 70. Hey, what's wrong with you guys? Alright, so we're looking at the first example. People, this is the revision of grade 10. Yes. Sorry? Yeah, she says the formula is different from last year. Last year we looked at the formula Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1D. Was that the formula we used? Yeah. Is it the same? Okay. Okay, so let's look at A. It says write down the next two terms of the sequence. We've got 5, 8, 11, 14. The next two terms. So how do I move from one term to the next? We're adding 3. Not so. So if I add 3 to 14, what do I get? 17, and 3 plus 17 is? So the next two terms in the sequence is 17 and 2. You all understand, eh? In the B part of the question, we are told, determine the general term Tn of the sequence. Okay, so we say, okay, we got Tn is equal to A, what was that, Bn plus C or what? An plus B. So you've got with An plus B, we know A is going to be a common difference, which is 3n. Not so. So however, if n is 1, but you're ending off with 5, then that means I'm adding 2. So Tn is equal to 3n plus 2. But then last year we didn't do it like that. No? I'm really young. What we did was we said Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1D. So what is A? The first term. Not so. Which is 5. So it's 5 plus N minus 1 times, and what's my common difference? 3. So multiply that in, I then get 5 plus 3n minus 3, which is 3n plus 2. And there we go, the same thing. People, is there any confusion? We can use either or, any method you want to use, okay? Is there any confusion there, people? Yes? What's your question? Right, people? Any confusion here?
So they asked where the 2 come from.
The 2. The 2, first one. Yeah, what that said was, because A is what we're adding all the time, né? So I say Tn is equal to 3n plus b. Now that b value, I need to now check what it is. So a constant value that's getting adding all the time. Because this is n is 1 here. Can you see that? If I put 1 in here, it's going to be 3 times 1 plus what is 5? 2. Okay, so it must work for the others as well. What is your n value here? 2. So what's 3 times 2? 6, but I got 8. How do we get? You plus 2. The n is what here? 3. 3 times 3? 9 plus 2? 11. You understand? That's where the 2 is coming from. But we just follow this is, although it's a bit more steps, we never get it wrong. No? Alright, people, let's look at example 2. And example 2 is on page, also page 70. Alright, it says in A, we are asked to write down the next 2 terms in the sequence. We got 2. 3 over 2, 1 half. So how do I move from one term to the next? Subtracting half, not so. So your half minus half? 0. Minus half? Okay. Is there any confusion there? Alright, let's look at B. Determine the general term, Tn of the sequence. I'm going to do it both ways. So we go Tn is equal to An plus B. So what your A value going to be? Negative half, yes. Half n. Plus what is going to give us 2. So if n is 1, so I've got here negative half. Plus what is 2? 2 and a half. Since you're all shouting at the same time, 2 and a half. Not so. And you must see if it works. What's your n value here? 2. What is negative half times 2? Negative 1. Negative 1 plus 2 and a half. Negative is positive 1 and a half, which is 3 over 2. Can you see? But you go again. So let's go. What's the formula? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 d. What's your A value? 2 plus n minus 1 times negative half. So you just multiply in. So it becomes 2 minus negative half n plus half, which is simply negative half n plus 2n. Is there any confusion? Huh? You all understand? People, what that you should be able to do? Exercise 1 on page 71. That's our book for tomorrow, okay?